Hey guys, it's the Gundam Boy, and today it looks like we got some patch updates, which is gonna make my past few videos on the certain weapons irrelevant. I gotta update those now. But today we got some balancing, and we also have a new war bond, which is super exciting. And first off, let's look at the balancing. The SMG-32 Reprimand finally gets a spread decrease from 50 to 40. I don't know how major that is, but when I get in game, we'll see just how bad it changes it or how good it is now. Then we have the SG-8S Slugger. Its spread has been decreased from 20 down to 6, but it has an increase to its damage from 250 to 280. Looks like the Liberator Concussive does not fire at 320 anymore, but rather shoots at 400. The R63 Diligence now has a magazine capacity increase from 20 to 25. The Knight now has a damage increase from 65 to 70. Sorry, the STA-11 now goes from a damage of 65 to 70, which is going to be great. The SMG-37 Defender is now damage increased from 75 to 80. The Pummeler, which the gun I hated and shitted on the most in the last video, is now in 65 to 70 for its damage. And now it requires less shots to apply stun values, as it's increased from 1.0 to 1.25 per bullet. Liberator fans rejoice because it looks like it's been increased from 70 to 80. It looks like the STA-52 has the same thing. The Adjudicator, ooh, why is my mouse going up? And then the Adjudicator has its damage increased from 90 to 95. And oh, we're eating today. The Tenderizer now has 95 to 105 damage. Oh, what a good gun. The R36 Eruptor now has projectile armor penetration from medium to heavy. So look at that, guys. That puts the freaking Eruptor on a whole new level. The projectile lifetime is now increased from 0.7 to 1 second, so now it has more distance. And for stratagems, we got more uses on the rocket pods, going from 2 to 3. The Exomechs now have been increased from 2 to 3. That is beautiful. I can't wait to use them more. The Sterilizer has its ergonomics increased from 5 to 20. Stalwart now has a damage that goes up to 80. The MG26 heavy machine guns now fire in, let's see, improved armor penetration across a wider range of angles before transitioning to glancing shots, so I guess that means better angling. And now that I'm finally awake and can record this properly, we're gonna take a look at some of the new enemies that I just found. And that's right, the automatons have a new reinforcement, the Fire Force. So we have this new Firebomb Hulk, which shoots a giant lob of fire, and it seems that they can't throw it too far, so you're pretty spaced out from them, you'll be pretty much fine. They do leave a giant fire splash on the ground, so if you're not wearing fire resist, try not to be too close when it goes off. And it looks like the automatons heard that the cookout shotgun was good because they decided to give a new dev variant a shotgun instead. This guy is going to be very dangerous for divers because that shotgun spread is wide and it can hurt. But there's not too much that actually changes into regards with their armor. They die like any other one. And the troopers also have a new grenade variant in which they throw a giant incendiary grenade and blast the area with fire. After sending this guy to God, I found out that there's another automaton variant of the Rocket Raider that shoots a giant laser like those base turrets on top of the command bunkers. They shoot that and you fall over. I would not try to get hit by this. I don't know how much damage it does. Say hello to the new hunter on the automaton front. This guy runs in the field with a flamethrower and he comes in there, he rushes you, and he's fast, so you got to keep an eye out for the Pyo Trooper. The last thing you want to keep an eye out for is the new incendiary heavy dev. While they don't shoot as fast as their black cousin, they do fire big fiery shots that will fire your fire. If they hit you with these bullets, you'll immediately ignite, so you guys need to be careful. A new thing that I've also found is that there is a convoy objective now in the game, where you have to take down a whole patrol of factory striders. And I couldn't tell if there was like 4 or 5 of them because it looked like they kept multiplying on the screen when they were coming over. But there is a big patrol of these guys. Too bad the anti-tank emplacement exists and you can just completely cream these guys. Then we have the weird jammer like factory strider that I think kind of like jiggles your codes around. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but you can kill it like any other factory strider.